Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 20th of May, 19th day of Iyar. Today we're going to do this interesting question. If a man stays up all night learning Torah on Shavuos night, you know that he's not eligible for certain brachos in the morning, a lot of the ones that have to do with waking up in the morning. One of the ones that he's not eligible for is the bracha for learning Torah. We all make a bracha for learning Torah each morning when we wake up, and that's you learned yesterday, then you went to sleep, and now you woke up, so you make a new bracha for your learning Torah for that day. Well, you're not eligible for that bracha if you were up the entire night, because you're kind of like continuing from the day before. Therefore, best thing to do would be to have someone say the Bircas Hatorah, the brachas on Torah for you, and you answer Amen. Okay. Well, that's kind of simple, but what if a man, for whatever reason, can't get to shul, and he doesn't have anyone to say the bracha for him except his wife? So it would sound like a nice solution to just have the wife say the bracha of Birchas HaTorah if she slept during the night, and she says the bracha of Birchas HaTorah for the man in the morning, and he would answer Amen. The problem is that you can only have someone say a bracha for you if he has the same commandment in that mitzvah that you do. Okay, and the question is a little interesting as to whether ladies are commanded to learn Torah the way men are commanded to learn Torah. So let's dive into this now and find the answer. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a machlokas, an argument, yes or no. But anyway, let's get the facts now. The Mishnah Berurah says that it depends on whether you follow the opinion of the Magen Avram or the opinion of the Vilna Gaon. The opinion of the Magen Avram is that ladies are obligated to learn the halachos that they need to follow in our Torah. So a lady has to learn halachos, of course, so she's, because of that alone, able to say that I'm commanded in the bracha of learning Torah, and thereby say the bracha for a husband also. Also, ladies are obligated in the law of tefillah, davening, and davening includes sometimes pieces of Torah, so thereby ladies are kind of commanded to learn Torah. And so since they're chayav or obligated in the bracha on Torah, they can make the bracha for a man. So according to this, Magen Avram, the Pri Megadim, rules that a lady can make Birchas HaTorah for a man. He answers Amen, and someone who was obligated in the mitzvah, which is his wife, helped him fulfill that bracha, and he answers Amen. But the Vilna Gaon holds the opposite. He says it's true, ladies have to know halachas. But when a lady studies halacha, it's not because of the mitzvah of limud haTorah, of studying Torah, it's just a practical matter. She has to know halachas about all the things that she does in Jewish life, and she needs to read them in order to know what the halacha is, but that's not called the mitzvah of learning Torah. That's just the mitzvah of doing the laws of the Torah and reading to know what they are. So therefore, so if a lady were to say Birchas HaTorah for a man, it would fall into that category of like if a lady said the bracha of shofar for a man. A lady can certainly say that bracha, she can certainly fulfill that mitzvah, but she's not commanded in it like the man is, and therefore she would not be able to say that bracha. So the Mishnah Berurah concludes that according to the Vilna Gaon, a lady cannot say the bracha of Birchas HaTorah for a man. And according to the Magen Avram and Pri Megadim, a lady could say the bracha of Birchas HaTorah for a man on Shavuos morning. So there you have it. It's an argument. So you really can't rely on your wife or your daughter or someone like that making the bracha for you. Best thing for a man to do is to go to shul, and at davening, hear the bracha from somebody else who slept, a man who slept during the night at some point, and he'll say all the brachas for you in the morning. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.